Hello, my beautiful soul tribe. So I am gonna let some of y'all get on and shuffle some of these cards the way that everybody understands it works. If you are here for the live energy, fantastic. If you're not here for the live energy, that's okay too. You have to remember, I pre-record anyway, so time is fluid, and when you are meant to receive these messages, you will get them. That is what they're telling me. However, I really love the feeling of the live readings, especially at the end when we can kind of, if we do have any questions, we can ask those questions. But it's really about the feelings of the live energy. For those of you who really need the messages, it's just easier for me to tune in and tap in. All right. I don't know. There's something about pre-recorded that's feeling inauthentic to me, and whatever they're trying to tell me there is important. Okay. Yeah. You guys have a lot of nights coming out. A lot of nights coming out. When I did your pre-shuffle earlier. So I did your pre-shuffle, and we will be using the Animal Spirit Guide deck. You guys did pull a spirit card. These would be considered, so in the Animal Spirit deck, this is Kim Cron's. Beautiful deck. Beautiful deck. Mostly black and white with a little bit of color splashed in. Like, it's gorgeous, right? But at the top of each one, we have an element, right? Fire, earth, air, water. You guys pulled a spirit card. That would be like a major arcana card of this deck. There's only a few of them in here, maybe less than 10. You guys pulled a black egg. You see that circle at the top? That's spirit. So you're going through it. You guys are going through it right now, not speaking your truth, not speaking your truth, your untold truth. Oh, yay, some people are there. Hi from South Africa, Juan Vincent. You have done, oh, darling, that makes me so happy. Okay, dragon spirit, I like that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to pause the comments for now because we want everyone to get their reading. And then we're going to come back on later and be able to see all the comments. But I don't want to be distracted for everyone's reading, otherwise these live readings won't be worth anything. Okay, let's get going. Like I said, 2 nights came out. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. Neither are the element of Aquarius, which is air. Fire and water. Tells me you're a little bit out of line, out of balance, but not in a bad way. Just you're trying. These things are coming up for a reason, right? And that's going on with a lot right now. That's going on with a lot. I'm excited to read. Aquarius always throws me for a loop, so I'm excited to read. I want everyone to do me a favor, okay? I want everyone to do me a favor. Whatever your expectation is of this reading, release it now. Let it go. And ask your spirit guides. They're saying ask for true direction and purpose. Whatever your question is, that's fine. You can put that out there, but then release it. And release all expectations of the answer that will come to you. Okay? Put your question out and release all expectations and just open your heart chakra. Okay, open your heart to receive and listen to the answer. All right? My Aquariuses have a tendency to get up here in their mind, right? Because they're so brilliant, so intelligent. But at the same time, you have this mixture of questioning the universe and spirituality. And, oh, it's so beautiful. I love it. I love the age of Aquarius, right? We're in the age of Aquarius. I believe it's already begun. I believe it's already begun. Certain things are buzzing in my hands. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what is in their soul right now? I don't know why I did not want that pillow there. That was weird. So now you're gonna sit next to me over here. Got a spirit guide. It's like I wanna have my 2 cents in. Probably got one over here too. I can feel some pushing and pulling. All right, spirits, we're gonna read the black egg at the end. They're saying they want to make sure that we, and just again, I don't know if anybody's leaving comments. I cannot see them right now. I will look at them at the end, okay? This is, oh, someone said dragon energy earlier before I disabled comments. Look what's under. Look what's under. Another spirit card. I told y'all, those are like, there's like less than 10 in that whole deck. 2 spirit cards. I knew y'all were going through it. And that's not a small deck. I mean, it's a decent sized deck, you know? 2 spirit cards is a big deal. Okay. Sorry, my hair's in my face today, and I really should have worn my... Sorry, I don't want to be distracted. So, this is not going to look pretty, but at least it'll be... Oh, this one's better. At least it'll be out of my face. Headbands give me headaches, so I can't wear headbands. So I've been doing bandanas. But I know y'all don't judge me. You're my soul tribe, right? Would never judge. Okay. Okay, it's out of my face. It's not too ridiculous. It's not distracting, right? Okay, whatever. That's good enough. All right, tell me, spirits, what's in their soul? What's in their soul right now? What's going on in my Aquarius soul? Yeah, knights are coming out. That's an immature energy, but it's also about maybe some of you need to deal with some childhood stuff, but also about being aggressive, being standing forth in what you believe in and walking in what you believe in, even if those around you are not supporting it. It's about what's in your gut, your intuition, right? All right, for my Aquariuses who didn't need a message, I feel a couple guides coming in. I'm going to need y'all to slow down. Slow down. Okay. I have someone here who is saying that their person, their human, is going through a very dark energy, almost like it feels there's no words for it other than like a manic feeling, like manic depressive, almost like you're manic and then you're depressed. Like maybe right now you're going through depression, like not understand, there's like, it's not a fit, but you're not manic depressive. That's just the only words I could think of for this up and down you've been feeling. I feel like it's been like a roller coaster lately of emotions, and for whoever's going through that out there, they want you to know you are so loved, you are so protected, and you are okay. And this is part of your path. Do not worry, friend, okay? Don't worry, brother, sister, whoever you are out there. I feel your soul. I can't see your gender, but you're protected. And right now, yes, you are going through a lot, but I really need you to look within yourself, but don't get caught up in your head too much, okay? Make sure to keep that balance between you and the outside world, okay? I don't know who that was for, but that was a message for someone. Okay, Spirit, tell me, for my overall, all of my overall spirits, I need you to come together now. I need you to come together for this overall message for my Aquarius. Yeah, a lot of you going through a lot. A lot of you going through a lot. A lot of you have not been speaking your truth, right? A lot of you have not been speaking your truth. And I don't mean speaking the truth. I mean speaking your truth. Clear your throat chakra, friends. Speak your truth. I don't care how crazy you sound to anyone. Speak your truth. You do what you want. You do what you love, my friends, okay? This is a very intense energy. Very intense energy, especially for my Aquariuses. I feel like some of you have been a little bit worried about what others will think of your path. Please do not worry about that, because in fact, you must have courage to step on this path. In fact, the more people who are against you, the more important your path is. Okay? And only some will understand that. That is not for all. I did a beautiful personal reading earlier for a beautiful man. I did not know. I knew he was from another country because he was the husband of a client of mine, but I did not know he was from India. And this song came into my head when I meditated before, called "Remember Ja." And the chorus is, love all, serve all, and remember Jah, by Satsang. And I went and listened to it, and I thought, wow, that's one of the most beautiful songs I've ever heard. And the first line and the last line are Indian in the song, even though it's an American singer and an American song. How cool is that for it to come together? Okay, cool. Okay. So they brought that up to me for a reason, and I see it now, and it doesn't make sense to even explain it to you. It doesn't matter. So in your soul, many of you are looking for stability. We have the Four of Wands here. Now, I want to see the surrounding cards, but this is your soul. This is your unconscious mind looking for stability. And it's so funny because he pulled this card multiple times earlier, okay? And what I explained to him was that stability, what you're looking for is stability in every form. No matter what happens in your world, upside down or not, you need to know it's stable. You need to know it's secure. Somebody out there is struggling with some security, and your soul is looking for that. Now, like I said, I want to see the surrounding cards. This can also mean twin flame, right? We have 1111. If you look at the dimensions of it in a different angle, a different perspective, it's 1111. The Four of Wands often stands for soulmates, twin flames, but it also stands for structure, stability, manifestation. This is what your soul is wanting right now. We're going to see where your ego's at, right? This is your subconscious mind, your soul. Then we'll see where your ego, your conscious mind is at, right? Some people say that's what's blocking it. I don't believe that. I believe that's what's either working with or against you, but never blocking. Because both want the best. It's just their versions may be different. This is what tells us, are our souls in line? Are our souls in line with our ego? Are we on the path we are supposed to be on? Your soul's always on the right path. Whatever your soul is desiring right now is what you are needing now to get through your current situation. Stability is what your soul is yearning for, is the word that just came to mind, yearning for stability. Okay, for some of you. For most of you, they're saying. Okay. Spirit, tell me what is in the conscious mind. Tell me what's in the ego. If we have a Four of Wands, wow, Five of Wands, inner conflict, right? So very close to being in alignment, very close, but there's inner conflict. Inner conflict is affecting your stability, okay? Inner conflict is affecting your stability. While your soul is looking for stability, your mind is in conflict. And perhaps your soul is looking for stability because your mind is in conflict, right? Someone is going through some inner conflict about something out there. We'll find out about the root of this situation. Interesting, though. So, to me, even though it's not, I wouldn't say it's in line, but it's like, you know what's going on. I said the other day, I can look at myself and see the issues, even see the root of the issues, but that doesn't mean I'm doing anything to change them. I feel like you recognize the issue. However, you're not doing anything about it, or you're too much in your head about it. Let's see what this issue is. All right, Spirit. Yeah, clear that throat chakra, guys. I'm losing my voice. Spirit, tell me what's at the root of the situation. For my Aquarius out there. Inner conflict and stability in the soul is being yearned for, with inner conflict in the mind. Wow. Five of Cups. So 5 of Wands in your soul, in your ego, the root of your situation is 5 of Cups. All right. So 5s are struggle. Inner struggle especially. Okay. Some of you are too close to the issue. You have to step back and look at it from an unemotional standpoint. Step back and look at it as someone who loves imagine yourself teeny tiny in your hands, your whole world, and look at it as someone, imagine you are your own spirit guide. They're showing me that you need to pull back and look at it from a wider angle. you are emotionally involved to make a good decision right now that will benefit all. Okay? Spirit, tell me, can you give me clarification on what this situation entails? Now I know that you guys are wide, but usually they can give us some kind of guidance. 5 of Cups usually means emotional, inner conflict. 4 of Wands, I feel like this very much has to do with emotional. I don't see career. I'm feeling like inner conflict in love, in the home, in family, and something's going on pretty freaking heavy because you're not speaking your truth and you're not seeing the big picture. You're too emotionally involved, they're saying. Spirit, can you give me any clarification? Okay, they're saying pick up this deck for clarification. I understand. Can you give me any clarification on the 5 of Cups? Temperance. Balance. Again, seeing the big picture. Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, like I said, some immature energy. Oh my God. Okay, so everybody saw my hands the whole time, right? So we have Knight of Wands in reverse in this deck for clarification. Now look at where this deck ended. Knight of Wands in 2 different decks. What did I say in the beginning? I'm feeling some very, be careful with the emotions right now that you're feeling and not taking them too much into your inner conflict. You really have to pull back, darling. Okay? There's so much emotion involved in this. You aren't seeing clearly. Someone needs to meditate out there. Slow your roll. Slow your roll, Knight. Okay? Slow that roll. The Knight of Wands can be beautiful sometimes, but getting it reversed with Temperance, saying calm the F down, mofo. I don't know. And the 5 of Cups. Look at this situation from above. And the 5 of Cups is very much about that. Very much about realizing you're only looking at the negative. You're not seeing, darling, the positive behind you. Because if you're in the moment, how can you see what's behind you? But if you step out of it, you can see all. You can see every piece. Okay? You're missing a piece. You are missing a piece. For those of you struggling out there, you are missing a piece, darlings. Okay, I'm going to pull this basic Celtic cross, not the sidearm. I've changed the sidearm I basically changed the sidearm to fit whatever they're telling me to say. Okay, it's called the unseen now. And whatever your spirit guides are telling me to say for you specifically, those are messages. But I'm going to pull the Celtic cross, and then I'm going to take the comments. I don't know what y'all are, if y'all are saying anything. I want to see if any of this is resonating, but somebody's going through it out there. You guys, I feel like a couple of you are, ooh, I can feel it. I can feel it. Cleanse your sacral chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, and your throat chakra, but especially your solar through your throat. Okay? For those of you who understand chakras, if you don't, please go look them up and look up a chakra meditation clearing. Okay? Because that will help you to step out and see. You have to clear out this negative, though, so you can see clearly. Solar plexus through throat chakra is very important right now for you. Very important. You guys are used to thinking clearly, and right now there's a lot of fire and water in your energy, like a lot of cups, a lot of wands that I'm seeing in my head, like flying at me. And I feel like a lot of you have a lot of that inner conflict going on, and your soul is like, oh my God, I need the stability back. I'm used to knowing what's going on. I'm used to seeing the big picture. You guys aren't used to this. My Aquarius, you guys are used to being able to step back and really see the big picture. I love that. I love that. Wow. I didn't have a question here. I'm going to put it back, but I want to show it to you anyway in case it comes back out, okay? We got the sun. However, we got the sun in reverse. The sun's a beautiful card. In reverse, here's what the sun means to me. This is not negative, but it is something to look at and listen to. The sun reverse to me means you're ready to go out and play for that new and innocent life. But there's too many guards up. Okay, you have too many guards up. You have walls up that universe can't break through. They can't bring you this sun because your walls are so high. This inner conflict is blocking your energy, darling. Okay? Yeah. Okay, so Spirit, tell me what of the past is currently affecting my Aquariuses in accordance with this reading, with this stability that their soul is looking for, with this Five of Wands that is clogging their mind, with this Five of Cups in their root, this this lack of balance, this emotional. I'm feeling like somebody is feeling like aggressively emotional out there, like just injustice. I don't know what that is. Spirit, tell me what of the past is contributing to that. Tell me what of the past. Tell me what of the past is contributing. Some of you have been done wrong. I see why you would be upset about. I see why you would be upset. Another 5. Okay, for those of you that know tarot out there, there are 78 cards in this deck, way bigger than a traditional like 52 card regular card deck. You got another 5 of Pentacles. There's only 4 suits. You got 5 of Pentacles. Now the good thing is it's in reverse. This is the one card you want in reverse besides the Tower, right? Love 5 of Pentacles in reverse in your past. So that's good, right? Good. 5 of Cups. 5 of Wands in your soul. In your ego. 4 of Wands in your soul. Okay? So we see where you're at versus and that you've been there before. And that you've been there before in your past, right? They're saying this is over. This is over. Okay? This being, right? So what's the feeling of the 5 of Pentacles, right? We always say being left out in the cold, right? Being left to fend for yourself completely fend for yourself. But sometimes sometimes we need to know we're strong. Sometimes we need to feel strong. And I feel like some of you in your past have had to go through some pretty traumatic events, especially revolving around money and maybe even home or stability situations that have been mildly traumatic, especially in your childhood, back and forth. And like, just know that that is still affecting you and that's not coming back around, darling. It's in reverse, right? And it's in your past. They need you to know this isn't coming back around. So maybe something in the situation is revolving around some of those childhood roots of insecurity, of you having to care for yourself, fend for yourself, right? Having to not only take care of yourself, I'm hearing for many of you, take care of others who are weaker. Maybe some of you had, for childhood trauma, brothers and sisters who were younger, I'm hearing. Yeah, I have a guide here telling me that they support many Aquariuses and that many of you had childhood trauma that he is supporting, where you had brothers and sisters and it was, I don't want to say an unsafe environment so much as for some of you, but for most of you, just unstable. And how funny, what did you get in your center? Many of us right now, this is a very big time right now. The world is changing. Things are coming to the surface. For anyone who's been following my live videos, things are coming to the surface that we have to deal with, that we haven't dealt with in a very long time. They need you to know. They need you to step back from how you're reacting to your current situation and realize some of it is triggered by your childhood trauma. Okay? Go back and do some child work and look at that baby with love. Go look at yourself with love and how hard that you worked to feel safe, and that you never have to do that again, and that you'll never do that to anyone else, and you will always provide a safe haven for those who feel unsafe. And remember, others are also reacting in such a way in your situation to deal with their own childhood traumas, right? Okay, so that's in your past. Spirit, what is crowning? Okay, right after that is the Tower. What I say right after, I said, what are the 2 cards you want to get in your past? Upside down, the Tower, right? It's in your past, darling. They need you to know that is not happening again. The destruction of everything you knew, that unsafe feeling of that The Tower is about something being built on unstable foundation. Okay? What did I just say? You felt so unsafe and unstable. That's never happening again. And I know that something is arising in you now to make you feel like that, because your soul is looking for what? Stability. Stability. And I said, let me see the surrounding cards, because I've never read that card like that. I mean, I always say stability, but usually this is like marriage, twin flames, soulmate. I'm not saying you're not getting that, but I'm feeling like some of you are really going through some spiritual transformation, which is exciting. How distracting is that? Alfalfa. That's exciting. Okay. So, that's where we're at. What's crowning this reading? What's crowning this reading, Spirit? What do they have to do to get to their final outcome? That's what a crown is for me. What do they have to do to get to a final outcome? To get to the final outcome best for them, given that they're looking for this stability right now. Crowning your reading right up, wow, this is beautiful. Right above it. What did I say earlier? Twin flames, right? It often means that. Now we have the Lovers. This is what's coming for you, darling. This is what's coming. But you're living in some old energy. You're responding with some old triggers, right? Recognize those triggers and treat them with love. Treat them with love. Some of you, it really would not hurt to seek out therapy. I get therapy. It's silly to think that we shouldn't talk to people as help. That's what we as humans do. That's what we're doing now. This is therapy, right? This is a form of therapy. Seeing outside the box. Another Knight, a Knight of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign. Knight of Wands in two different decks coming out twice. Remember, this came out earlier. Remember? And I put it back with this at the same time, right? Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, and there may be some imbalance there because you're both going through, maybe some imbalance there. Maybe you're twin flame. Somebody may be, okay, so what is a fire sign? Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This may be okay, I'm hearing Leo for some of you, but this is not necessary. It could be somebody with a fiery, passionate energy where you are a mental, ethereal energy. Like you just have the mind of something that they could never stop unwrapping. I'm hearing. They want to untie every knot and they'll never get tired of it, okay? This is a soulmate, 100%. Very possibly, if you follow the twin flame journey and you're on the twin flame journey, I am not, but I often read for those who are because I can see very clearly. I'm not in one, so it's easier for me to see it. I'm not emotionally involved in it. I very much see a twin flame journey for some of you. And I see that this is the point when that comes together and it's very, right? It's a scary part of the twin flame journey. This is whenever the energies mirror what you need to fix in yourself. When you come together with your twin, they will bring out that in you which needs to be healed, and vice versa. Okay, so maybe they are being more aggressive. Reverse these energies if that is what makes sense in your situation. But either way, you will be mirroring each other's ailments, spiritual ailments, in order to bring them to the surface. I said the other day, it's like skimming that grease off the top of the pan, like off the top of your soup. It's something, it's rising to the top now. And that is for everyone. That is the way the stars have aligned it. I mean, what does it say in the Bible, you guys? It says, let us give them the stars so that they will have signs for what is to come. Every single religion includes the stars. And right now, after 8/8 Lionsgate, I'm telling y'all, big stuff happening for everyone. Not just single horoscopes, but everyone. Okay. What is the question? Spirit, what is to come? This is the very last part of your basic Celtic spread. Spirit, what is to come in the very, very near future? If anyone is lying, or you're concerned about someone lying, it's going to get caught. It's going to get caught. Okay? It's going to get caught. So if you are, or they are, or someone in your circle or bubble, or you're being paranoid about someone lying, don't worry about it. This is distracting for me. It's going to get brought to the surface, right? It's going to get brought to the surface. If you are, there's a few things in this world that will always come forward. That's love and the truth. So if you're trying to get away with something, if you're trying to get away with anything, look at her. She's trying to get away with that, but look at us. We're all like, girl, we see that sword in your butt crack. You can't hide it there. So whoever's got a sword up their ass, they need to pull it out. All right? Damn it. Another video demonetized. I gotta stop the cussing. Sorry, guys. The Empress. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. Okay. I need to clarify that, but I'm feeling like many of you, especially my females out there, because I saw the Empress in my mind, but it was the Queen of Wands. And whenever I put those two cards together, what do I hear? I hear that you need to remember where your crown is. You need to remember where your passion is. Some of you may have a very intense psychic gift, I'm hearing, come up. And this is part of it. This inner conflict that you're feeling is part of it, especially with the Temperance card here, the Lovers. Okay, some of you, and then seeing that in my mind, yeah, some of you are really going through the inner conflict and also feeling a bit defensive in your relationships. I'm feeling you got to stop that. You got to step back and react to these situations with love. Stop reacting and start responding. Okay. Can we clarify this Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords, please? Can we clarify this, please? Page of Cups. Yeah, some of you have psychic gifts trying to open up. Okay? And I feel like they are currently being blocked. Perhaps no one's doing anything wrong, and you are being paranoid. Perhaps your own inner conflict and paranoia is starting to block your spiritual gifts. For some of you, I feel like that's definitely the case. If you look at all the surrounding cards, I don't see anyone doing wrong. And in fact, I see a soulmate coming in. However, I also see psychic gifts opening up. And the images I'm getting in my head that they're giving me are showing me many of you are trying to open to your psychic gifts right now. The inner conflict that is rising to the surface is simply needing to be dealt with. Stop reacting, start responding. Get out of your head, okay? I really don't feel, for the vast majority of you, that anyone is doing you wrong. I could be wrong about this, but I really don't feel that I am, okay? I feel that you feel this way. I feel that you feel this way. Or maybe you're worried people will look at you this way if you actually do right for you. If you take what's yours and you do right for you. I'm trying to figure this out. Maybe some of you are doing too much for others, getting too much in your head about it. All right, we're going to do the unseen, and I'm going to take these comments off. I want to know who this is resonating with. Hold on, let me get it off first. Is this resonating? Go ahead and start typing, but is this resonating with anybody out there? Okay, oh, there's a lot. Okay. Black egg on point, awesome. Bandana. Hi from Alaska. Christy, hi. Juan Vincent, think you've been struggling. Speak as my channel can testify. Awesome song. So you've heard that song. Oh, I love it. Love all, serve all, and remember Jah. Okay, so let's maybe go listen to that song. That might be channeling too. That would be Remember Jah, J-A-H, by Satsang, S-A-T-S-A-N-G. Okay? Comments, please. Where are they at? Okay. Juan Vincent's sister visiting childhood memories overwhelming. Yeah, I get that, man. That's something that it may be overwhelming, but let's make sure that we deal with, right? Let's make sure we look at from the outside, step back from that, because you're not living in that childhood anymore. But sometimes parts of our soul are. Our soul doesn't know the difference in time. Our soul can't tell time. They don't know. Our soul doesn't know the difference between 50 years ago and today. All they know is the feeling that resonates whenever they see a certain person do a certain thing or they act a certain way. Right now, we are all getting more sensitive. Okay, Trisha. Hi, Trisha. Posting just words. Yeah, I know, but they still demonetize all my videos. So that reminds me, anybody that can donate to my link, YouTube has demonetized most of my videos. A couple of them, they're starting to remonetize, but I've already passed the peak. Nobody's going to go watch a video. They don't understand how horoscopes work, maybe, but nobody wants to go watch a video from last week or last month, right? So unfortunately, I'm only making like $10 a month from YouTube right now. And it used to be like near 1,000. So it's been a cut in my budget bad. Like I'm cleaning houses, I'm struggling. Anybody that can donate $1 or $2, if you can't, I get it. I get it more than anybody. I totally get it. I'm still here. It's just one energy exchange for mine, right? So if you can help, that's awesome. So young Moody, you're resonating. Awesome. I told you my cup overfloweth. So people are resonating. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and pull the unseen then. Awesome. Let's go ahead and pull the unseen. They're saying to leave these cards here. They're saying to, okay. I've been really enjoying pulling them all back in and pulling fresh for the unseen, but they're saying to leave them here for you guys. All right, Spirit. In the unseen. What is your message to them that they do not see? What is your view of the picture of their life, of their soul mission, of the entire beginning to end that they do not see that you do? Six of Cups, good. And then a whole bunch that I'm not going to take because there's too many, but we're gonna, this one I felt. Six of Cups. So again, Six of Cups is what? Balance, first of all, but also soulmates, good memories, fond memories of family, remembering to think, pause, childhood, past trauma, childhood trauma, what do they call it? Whenever you are doing child work, inner child work, inner child therapy. What have we been talking about the whole time? Some of you have inner traumas which are making, this is what they see. However, they want you to go back and remember the good, okay? Remember the positive, remember the joy that you felt as well. It wasn't all bad, right? But also, some of you have a soulmate or I'm feeling with that coming out with the Lover's card, they're saying to pull this down here. Very much so. Some of you are on the twin flame journey. Many of you may be on the journey. Some of you are really coming up into the twin flame journey right now. For some of you, this is about family. Like we had his sisters in town and like really bringing to and in the normal deck, the Six of Cups is a boy and his little sister, and they're picking flowers and he's pulling her hand as she does it. And it's just so sweet, okay? He's protecting her. What's the next card out? Ugh. You guys kill me. The Two of Cups, okay? So somebody's definitely on the soulmate journey out there. Somebody's, oh my gosh. Ugh, I love the unseen. Okay, so what they see that you don't see. All of this is bringing you together with your soulmate, with your twin flame. If you are single, you will be coming together with them. Look at this, you guys. The Lover's card, crowning a reading, literally crowning it at the top of the crown chakra, flowing over you. The crown is what you can't see, but that's the energy flowing over you. So, of course, for them to bring you together with your other half, they need you to be in balance with yourself. In order to be in balance with yourself, what do you have to do? Look at the dirty, the ugly, and clean it out. You don't want to bring any of that to the person that you love, to the person you're meant to be with. You want to create with them. You don't want to bring any of that baggage in to them. Just like you want them to come to you healthy and clean, they want to come to you the same way. For those of you in a relationship, I feel like some of you are just working this out and figuring out because you came together. Some of you already know this twin flame, I feel, but many of you, I know you already know him in a past life because the Six of Cups came out. This is past life relationships. So we're talking about someone that you've been in a relationship with multiple times through the eons, maybe even different universes. I mean, we're talking from the stars kind of love, okay? And then the Two of Cups. And y'all heard me ask, what is of the unseen? What do they not see that you see? If you were to step back and see the overall picture, what do you see? This is the energy within you right now. Y'all heard me ask the question and saw the cards pop out. The Lovers, Six of Cups, Two of Cups. These are the three soulmate cards. The only other one is literally in the center of your reading, in the soul. And what is it? The Four of Wands. That's what your soul is looking for. Some of you are really on the twin flame journey, and I'm so happy for you because you're about to come into it. This is amazing. Some of you out there you're meeting your, if you haven't already, you may have, but wow. We'll get some timing on this. See if you'd have to get really, I mean, I would have to be honest. I'm going to do my best to get some timing here. But we have to remember time is fluid. We are each on a very separate and perfect journey. We don't want, awesome, Juan Vincent. That's awesome because I want that for everyone out there who is if you're on the twin flame journey, you feel it. You feel this inward search for something else that's, there's just more to this human experience than what is offered to you in the five senses that we have, right? Sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch. There's something else and you know it and you're waiting for it. It's like when you're really thirsty, you're quenching for it. Something you don't know, you can't put into words, you just know it's there. I'm not on that journey, but they speak to me and they give me feelings of what it should taste or feel like. This is something else. And those of you on the journey, you know, if you're on the journey, you feel something else beaconing to your soul, right? Being patient, absolutely. So, y'all all heard the question I asked? Beautiful cards. And then overall, top of the deck, 10 of Cups, okay? Now, I'm going to ask for some timing just to see, but please, again, let go of expectations on the timing. This is a very large group of people, and we want, let's be intelligent here and understand this reading is for thousands, and they get on my ass a lot about asking about timing, but I have to at least ask. We'll see if they say anything. Spirit, can you give me any timing on this? Okay, they're saying other deck. They're saying other deck. Gotcha. Okay. Can you give me any timing for my people on this? Okay. For my soul tribe, I'm looking for timing for when they may, if they don't know their soulmate already, whatever this is buzzing. 6 of Wands, Spirit. Anything else on timing? We're going to see if anything comes out that's going to speak. Okay, so it is coming. That's a yes card. That's a yes for coming, but I'm not seeing timing. Queen of Wands. Second time that's come out. Some of you have got to step into your fire, your passion, your will. Also, Wands are fire. I'm feeling like many of you, it's going to be a fire sign. Or many of you need to take on this energy of a fire sign. Remember how sexy and beautiful you are. Where is your crown, darling? Have you forgotten that you're a queen? Right? Have you forgotten that you're a queen? That is not a stripper pole. Everybody keeps saying that. And it's her wand, because she's a queen of wands. I don't know why her leg is up on there that way, but not a stripper pole. Yeah, some of you may have Leo in or a fire sign in your chart very strongly. That would make a lot of sense. Or maybe some of you were a stripper. We don't know. But do you see here in the traditional deck, that black cat sitting at her feet speaks of magic. She sits with her legs apart because she is proud of her sexuality. Someone needs to remember right there, that's what I'm talking about. Someone needs to remember that she's confident. Oh, I lost it. Come back. Because she is confident. Because she's confident and beautiful in her sexuality. But she also, this black cat, do you know what that means? That means, well, you can say she's a witch, but she comes with psychic gifts. She knows things. She's passionate and strong. This is not a queen. Again, this is not a queen who had to, who inherited her throne. She worked for her throne. She fought for her throne. She sits there confidently waiting on the next MFer that's going to come in and try to take her throne. She is victorious. And that's what they want you to remember. The energy that they need you to be in to bring you together with your other part. Not half, part. So no to timing. I'm not seeing anything on timing, but I am seeing that you are going to have to be out of this inner conflict, out of this energy that's pulling you down in order to come together with them, because otherwise you guys are just literally not going to be able to mesh up frequency wise and find each other. You need to be in the right energy. Again, I feel like this could be a inner conflict. What I say? 5 of Wands. Again, that was in your ego. 5 of Wands, inner conflict. So we're going to read really quick this black egg because it's already 45 minutes in. And let's see what that says. Black egg. This is of spirit, like I said. Okay, black egg, speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, no excuses, no small talk, no noise or lies, not even white lies. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. That's very Wands energy for any of you who are good orators and think, okay. Sorry, somebody just yelled at me to shut up, a spirit guide. The concept of the truth itself will draw us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself? And what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. We say things others want to hear, gossip, or repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. We might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect to it. It is available at every moment and every situation. It is the epicenter of truth and the birthplace of our voice. Interesting little picture there. And then it says here, the black egg and the 5th chakra. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat. What I say about the throat chakra, some of you need to speak your voice. I said that in the beginning, right? That, I love it when it comes together. We pulled this in the beginning, but we read it at the end, right? I love that. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. It translates as especially pure. Vishuddha, which is your throat chakra. Vishuddha translates as especially pure. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Okay? Now, I want everybody to try to take that black egg to heart. Okay? Someone's guide just said, how can we trust you to teach others if we can't trust you to speak your own truth? You can't be a channel for the truth of the gods if you are not honest with your own soul, right? Get back in balance, darling. Get back in balance. Find your soul so that they can trust you to be a channel and to teach. All right. Love and light to you all. Like I said, if you can donate to my channel, you have no idea what it does for me. For those of you who have, I say a prayer for each and every one of you. You have no idea how much love I'm sending your way and towards any situation that you are going through. For anyone that would like a private reading, please email me. All of it's in my About section, eternaltransformations@gmail.com. And I'm just stable right now. I'm doing them again, so that's exciting. Okay, thank you, Phoenix. You guys, I love that name, or I don't know if that's your real name, but I love it. Guys, I just love my Aquariuses. You guys always take me for a little trip. Your minds or something I would love to unravel someday. As a Virgo, it just intrigues me. I love it. Love and light to you all. It's going to get good. Catch you on the flip side.